Today I'm going to be talking about sprouts, and sprouts are a fantastic thing to have in your life, especially if you don't have room for a garden or haven't got a garden in yet, because they're a great way to sort of have a garden in a jar. And when I say that, I mean you can get all the benefits of eating raw, fresh greens without even growing them in soil. You can create them right here in your kitchen. So I'm going to show you how. We start with some raw unprocessed seeds. Now these ones here are alfalfa. You can really use any unprocessed grain or seed such as mung bean and zucchini. There's plenty of options, but I find that alfalfa is just a nice easy one to start with. So then we simply get a nice clean jar. I've just got a recycled jar here, and put some into the jar. And you'll be amazed how many just a few teaspoons can make. But I like to make, a week's worth at once, maybe on a Sunday, so that you've got the fresh greens throughout the week to be prepared for that. So just a few in there is going to end up filling that jar. And simply, I'm just going to pour some water in, preferably rainwater or filtered water, but really just whatever you can. Cover them well and truly. And then I'm going to put a bit of breathable mesh on top. So in this case I'm using a piece of recycled linen, but muslin or cheesecloth, anything like that will work, and simply a Lacky band, and that way they can breathe. I'm going to soak that overnight. That's the first step. So once the sprouts have soaked overnight, they just need to be emptied out of the water they're in and then rinsed once a day. So by the next morning, they'll look a little bit like this, and you can see, or I can see with the human eye, very little tiny sprouts coming out there. So that's the beginning. And then the next day or two, depending on the warmth of your space, we'll have some slightly bigger little sprouts coming out. And after a few more days, we'll have beautiful green tipped sprouts. And the green tips are where the chlorophyll is. And chlorophyll is the antioxidant, the phytonutrient that is in all green plants, and we all know how good greens are for us. So that's the bit that we really need to relish. The whole thing is delicious and fresh and crunchy, beautiful on an open sandwich or in a salad. So yeah, a really valuable food to have in your life. The final thing to do is give them a rinse in a colander like this, which has bigger holes than a sieve, and that way we're just going to rinse off the outer husks, or at least some of them, just for a better end product.